Sorry I'm not here today. Kids came down with more illness and it's my turn to take care of them. Today I've altered our plan. What I'm going to have you do is take a look at our Hamlet essays, which we're going to do as our final assessment. What you'll want to do is come in here to this folder, go ahead, click it, open it, and you will see 2019 Hamlet paper options. Go ahead and download that, and you'll be looking at a document that looks just like this. You can see this is going to be a minimum of 2 pages. Typically these round out at around 3 pages. Our rough draft is going to be next Monday, the 25th. What I would like you to do today is look over this sheet and pick one of the 4 topics. You have topic number 1, death, the undiscovered country. Answer the question, in what ways does death influence the living in Hamlet? This is a 2-part essay. If you walk through part 1 and part 2, you are complete. Topic number 2, compare Hamlet and Claudius. How much does Hamlet resemble his enemy? If you choose this topic, the way to go is talk about similarities between the protagonist and antagonist. Don't focus on the differences. The surprise value of this essay will be in showing how the 2 enemies are a lot more alike than we care to admit. This is a 2-part essay as well, and you'll notice I'm going to talk about breaking down these 2 parts in just a little while. Topic number 3, sons seeking revenge, the difference within similarity. Here I want you to look at Hamlet, Fortinbras, and Laertes and recognize all 3 sons are seeking revenge. You will need to identify what is unique about each character's revenge quest and what messages overall the play might be communicating about the nature of revenge. If you do this essay, you kind of walk through A, B, C, D, E, F, and you use text supports to back up your claims. Topic number 4, isolation as a theme. It's no surprise that Hamlet begins as an emotionally isolated figure. He continues to mourn his father in the midst of a court that has moved on to celebrating a wedding between his mother and his uncle. His knowledge of his father's murder only deepens his isolation further, driving him to mistrust everyone except Horatio. If you pick this one, your topic is to explore this isolation further and to talk about how abandonment and aloneness are the things that work against Hamlet as he tries to work through his revenge. This is also a 2-part essay. Now, after you've looked through all 4 of these very carefully, you need to decide on which topic you want to do. You're going to fill out a planning sheet on the topic you have chosen. For the purposes of this discussion, I'm going to pick Death, the Undiscovered Country. Then I'm going to come back to our Moodle page. I want you to go to this folder, Planning Sheets 2019. Click on it, and inside you will find all 4 topics have their own planning sheet. Download topic number 1 to go with that, and you will be looking at a pre-writing sheet that looks like this. You can see the topic is at the top of the page, and there's the central question, in what ways does death influence the living in Hamlet? And then I've broken down the various parts of the essay. Students in the past have sometimes ignored some of the questions that make up this essay, and if they fail to address them, they haven't fully responded to the question. So as a pre-writing activity today in class, I would like you to select the planning sheet that goes with the paper topic you are interested in doing, and then go through each of these questions and fill in your answers. If this is the one I would be looking at, who mourns and who are they mourning? I would start by listing out those things and kind of talk about how Hamlet and Gertrude are mourning the death of King Hamlet, and how Fortinbras is mourning the death of his father, as is Ophelia and Laertes. Just quickly get a listing of who's dead and who's mourning. After that, I'd go to the next question. Please also realize when you answer some questions, how does Hamlet mourn for his father before he is visited by his father's ghost? You might type in an answer there. I'm also looking for text references to support that. So it's super important that you're digging in your book and that you're also writing down word for word some of the passages and some of the line references. You can go page number and line number to kind of back up your claims. That will be an important facet to writing these papers. Once you've filled in all these questions and put in places that require text references, you'll notice most of these planning sheets are somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 to 1.5 pages in length. Once you've done that, save this document and then upload it to Moodle. You will have until Thursday to complete those. The place I would like you to upload them is right here. It says upload your planning sheet, 10 points. That will be something I want you to do for Thursday. In addition, you know I'm going to be gone on Wednesday. I already talked to you about that. On Wednesday in class, you will be viewing all of Act 5. I think that should take up the majority of that class period. But if you have any free time, either Tuesday or Wednesday, if you finish up early, I have John Green's Crash Course on Hamlet, Parts 1 and 2. You know he's always good for some insights. He talks a little fast, but he usually makes some pretty clever statements. You could give him a check and see if you get some good ideas on how to write your paper and some juicy content on Hamlet. That's just a bonus to the course. The other thing I think you probably need to be aware of, I would have checked your study guides Tuesday in class, but seeing as I am no longer here, that gives you a small advantage. I will be collecting your notebook on Thursday when I come back to class, so that gives you a couple of extra days to finish up or polish up your work. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't be here today. I hope this short video gives you a little bit of bearings on where to go for class today. Please watch this at the beginning of the class if you haven't watched this prior to coming to class. My substitute will guide you through things today. I will see you again on Thursday, and blessings. Talk to you later. Bye.